Today is all about booking stuff.
Woo!
So in this video today, we are going to talk about how we booked our insurance, how we booked our flights, and then some other bits and bobs and personal things.
Yeah.
Join us. Today is Tuesday, August 6th. We got some stuff done today. We got some stuff done yesterday, today, that we need to share with you guys.
So we're just on our walk. We're out a little earlier today because it's been raining a lot in the evening, so we've been missing our daily walks, which is unfortunate. So it's a little warm here in Florida, but at least good to get outside and walk a little bit.
Insurance. Had two options for insurance. I mean, there's more than just two options, but I went ahead and I looked at two different options. One is I contacted Insured Nomads through their website. Great experience. The second one is I contacted Cigna. Now, Cigna is one of the biggest players in the game, so I went to them directly, and basically there was this big Scottish lad who gave me a call after I filled out a form. Didn't love that. I'd rather not have to talk to someone, but it is what it is. So with Insured Nomads, their website was super great. Filled out our details. Yeah, so the dog started barking.
Another dog walked by, game over.
Shenanigans. Okay, so Insured Nomads, website was great. Filled out a form on there. Basically put in all of our details. Had to put in names, nationality, date of birth, all that stuff. And then we got thrown to a different stage, I guess, of the form. And that's where...
Had to stop because the baby was making noise this time.
They have something called excess, or in America we call it a deductible. It works a little differently. I can explain that in another video, but essentially we had a decision to make. What do we want our deductible to be, or what do we want our excess to be? We decided to be chancers, and we went for the 500 euro deductible instead of the 100. I think 100 would make sense depending on your health, because we're pretty healthy and we rarely ever visit doctors. I think we're gonna be okay. What do you think?
We'll see. I mean, I hate the idea of insurance. Like, you have to pay something monthly for the possibility of something happening, especially when you don't use it very often. That really bugs me, but I mean, it's one of those necessary evils, I guess.
Talking about things that suck, we had to go ahead and we had to start the insurance plan. So even though we're here in the US for 2 more months, we had to start it now so that we could show that we have a policy to VFS Global / the Portuguese embassy.
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, that's like over 1,000 euros. Over 1,000 euros. That is just like for nothing. Just to say that we have insurance that we can't even actually use.
Yeah.
So that's something that you're gonna have to consider. Is there's gonna be a lot of startup costs if you're moving without a company being the one to sponsor you. Because if a company was sponsoring us, let's say, they would have the insurance taken care of. Housing would most likely be taken care of. And those are some really big startup expenses that you don't have to worry about if you're moving with the company.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we've noticed is the startup costs for this can be kind of pricey. So take that into consideration if you're moving on your own to work digitally. To get set up, you'll need a good amount, especially if the country you're going to requires you to have the same stuff as Portugal, like the 6-month accommodation, like the insurance. That stuff can all be kind of pricey right up front.
All right, so we spent over 1,000 euros on booking our insurance and securing that. Now let's talk about flights. We found some amazing flight deals. What we did was we went on a Skyscanner and we checked out different times that we could leave. We essentially just wanted to find some time in October because that's about 2 months away. We wanted to try to see what the cheapest patterns were, and we found out that October 13th was the cheapest, earliest day in October that we could leave. That was 60 days out from when we think we're gonna be sending away our packet.
Yeah, that's the thing, is if you have flexible days, then it's easier to find a better deal. So that worked out for us in our favor.
Yeah, and this doesn't just go for moving, but this is all travel.
Yeah.
Here's the catch though. We found really cheap flights through TAP. So TAP is the kind of national airline of Portugal, like the biggest one. And then as we try to book the thing, we found that it was going to be more expensive because they have what's called economy light, and you get no baggage with that. You get nothing. You get a seat on the airplane. You don't even get to choose what that seat is. So I was like, well, that doesn't work. We need bags, right? We're moving.
Yeah.
We need bags. We've got all of Valencia's stuff. We tried to buy bags. The flights were going to be like hundreds more euros per ticket. So then we thought, well, if we're going to be paying that much, let's see what other airlines have comparable prices. We did the same thing with Delta and with KLM, and the same thing happened. So we paid about $750 per ticket, and we feel like that's pretty good. We needed to book a round trip ticket, so we ended up booking for the end of April to come back. Kalie wanted to come back for a concert.
A concert that was supposed to be this year that not got canceled but postponed until next year. So really want to go to it. So we're coming back for it.
I don't think that that's going to happen.
You don't think that the concert's going to happen? That's sad. In May of 2021?
Yeah, I think that we're going to have something come up with Expats Everywhere that's going to take us elsewhere. Foreshadowing.
So a few more things off of our checklist, which is nice. A couple big things. We got our flight, obviously we need that, and the insurance, one of those necessary evils. Not super thrilled about that, but like I said, we're moving forward. It's nice that this stuff is open, and the next thing we really need to work on is our accommodations. We're going back and forth with this company called Living, and we found a few places from them that we like. Hopefully we can get that wrapped up fairly soon.
There are two companies that we've been emailing predominantly. That would be Living, and then also this company called Feel Porto. And Feel Porto and Living have been really great at communicating with us. We've been emailing back and forth. It's just a little slow because of the time difference.
We've been looking at quite a variety of price ranges and locations. Since we're working digitally, we're not, stuck to a certain area, which is nice. We like to be down in the center though, and maybe not so much by the water. Pretty much what we're looking at is for a 2-bedroom, and the price range is between 750 to 1,000 euros. We'd like to keep it under 1,000, which seems totally doable, depending on location and size.
That's it. So those are the things that we've done. That's what we're doing. How you feeling?
Right now I'm feeling hot. It's really bright, and
I'm feeling hot
ready to
too,
go
but
inside.
how are you feeling about our move?
Like I've said, I feel good because we're actually getting stuff done. The more we check off the list, the more real it becomes. So I like that, and I like my lists.
You do love your list. We've been in a holding pattern for so long. It does feel amazing to start booking stuff and start having positive communications back and forth with people that are important to have positive communications with. So with that, guys, continue on the journey with us to the next day, which is probably gonna be Friday. I think we'll have more to do.
Yeah.
So today's Tuesday. We'll probably have to wait a couple of days back and forth with emails. So I think Friday will be Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, and I gotta start making a checklist of stuff that needs to go in the envelope. So a checklist for that, printing stuff off, signing stuff. That's pretty much where we're at.
If you guys have any questions about what we're doing, how we're doing it, when we're doing it, let us know in the comment section. We're gonna get in there to answer that. And we really appreciate you guys. Join the journey.
Bye.
See ya.